Well, the question you should ask yourself is that, so you hate USAID, which makes sense because of the bad they have done. But you also love people who feels that children in Gaza should be wiped out with the amount of money that goes to the state of Israel to do harm to Palestinians is nothing compared to what Africa is getting from USAID. So why is there no outrage that we're sending bombs to kill innocent Palestinians, but you're happy that USAID is taking money, which is fine. If Africa were to get it wrong, you should be sending money to some of them. Venezuela, which you mentioned earlier, when I was the time I was in New York when Chavez was in power.
Hugo Chavez, yeah.
He used to send heating oil to a part of New York known as the Bronx.
Wow.
Yes, because they were doing so well. And America didn't like that. They went after him. To today, they can't explain why the guy had cancer. Which you can say is conspiracy theory. But countries like that are doing well, they never liked them. They didn't like Brazil. They created an uprising in Brazil through the guy who lost election to Lula. Bolsonaro, what is it? Bolsonaro.
Jair Bolsonaro. Yeah.
Bolsonaro. So when you have all these things, you understand the world order. But the world order cannot be devoid of reason. It should not be devoid of critical thinking.
Yeah.
That don't, because somebody sell a narrative to you, lose your sense to think that the reason they don't want to fund through USAID is because they love you. No, it is not. It is because they need to sell a narrative out there. That's a trap. And the way Nigerians took it, especially the people who were making the argument, then became very political. I think at that time it was, yes, USAID made Jonathan lose the election. So
yeah, that was one of the.
Let's go after everybody.
Yeah, that
whose
was
name has ever appeared on USAID.
I was so disappointed.
No, I wasn't disappointed because it is part of the kind of political conversation we've been having of how people were mutating over time in terms of Nigerian politics. Because they couldn't hide it. Eventually it came out. But ask yourself, why did the USAID story die down? Why suddenly are we not talking about it anymore? Who finally found out the holy grail that USAID wasn't? The issue was not USAID, but it was local politics being interwoven with the blackmail of,